hospital where he died. A 56-year-old woman, an 11-year-old child, and a 37-year-old man suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The accident remains under investigation. And one man is seriously injured after a rollover crash in Sheboygan today. Sheboygan County Sheriff's Office responded to on State Highway 57 south of County Highway D in the town of Sherman. Now, a 46-year-old man was trapped in his car and had to be removed with help from the Random Lake Fire Department. His passenger, a 34-year-old Plymouth man, suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The accident remains under investigation by Sheboygan County Sheriff's deputies. The Oneida Nation elected a new chairman on Saturday. Ron Tahasi Hill was elected to serve as chairman for the next 3 years. Hill replaces Tina Danforth, who chose not to run. Approximately 1,600 Oneida citizens participated in this election. And a story overnight about the Trump campaign, Russia, and a meeting that's only now coming to light. NBC's Kelly O'Donnell is at the White House with more.
Back in the U.S., President Trump can unpack a new, more personal connection to Vladimir Putin after their face-to-face in Germany. But another Russia connection is hitting close to home. The New York Times reports the president's eldest son, Don Jr., held a meeting at Trump Tower with a Russian lawyer with ties to the Kremlin back in June 2016. Son-in-law Jared Kushner was also there, along with then campaign chairman Paul Manafort. The meeting with Natalia Veselnitskaya had not been known publicly. Trump Jr. said in a statement that he asked Jared and Paul to stop by for what the president's son called a short introductory meeting. We primarily discussed a program about the adoption of Russian children, which was ended by the Russian government. The president's son added that adoption program was not a campaign issue, and there was no follow-up. A lawyer for Kushner tells NBC News that he had previously updated his security clearance filing to list contacts with foreign officials, including this meeting with a Russian person, which he briefly attended at the request of his brother-in-law.
It's an honor to be with you.
Aides say the president pressed Putin about his alleged role directing cyber attacks on the U.S. election for about 40 minutes during their Thursday sit-down, telling reporters on Air Force One,
I think President Trump handled it brilliantly.
President Trump skipped the chance to explain himself.
Rex and I had a tremendous meeting yesterday with President Putin.
While Vladimir Putin, who denies any wrongdoing, suggested,
I think that he was satisfied with my answers.
Wildfires are forcing hundreds of people from their homes amid a heat wave in Southern California. Now, several planes are dumping fire retardant on the Lambeau fire. The flames were just too dangerous to battle on the ground. This wildfire burned around 24,000 acres since it started on Thursday. Roughly 1,000 firefighters working to get a handle on the fire. About 200 homes have been evacuated due to the fire danger. And amid the massive heat wave in California, crews were out battling a massive blaze at a power plant in the LA area. Now, aerials show where only a portion of the area was affected by the blaze. Officials say a piece of equipment that carries high voltage of distributed electricity caused this fire. The Los Angeles Department of Water and Power worked into the night to put the flames out. No one was injured. Coming up, area veterans who've received service dogs learned how to train those pups with Operation Canine. But for now, a live look outside. What's the weather looking like for the rest of your weekend? Your forecast is coming up next.
You're connected to NBC 26 News at 5 with Regina On, Matt Hoffman Weather, and Chris Barrier Sports. NBC 26 News at 5, keeping you connected. And now, your Storm Shield forecast with NBC 26 meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
The chance for showers and storms will continue as we move into this evening and tonight, but with the clouds and the rain we've seen so far this afternoon, the severe threat will mainly be off to the west, more so west of the Fox Valley. We have a slight risk in the yellow and then even an enhanced risk along the Mississippi River Valley. But even in Shawano, Green Bay, Appleton, Manitowoc, a marginal risk for severe weather. So 1 or 2 storms this evening and tonight could be strong to severe. We'll watch that closely. We just have some plain rain right now in Green Bay, up through Door County, seeing some steadier rainfall at the moment. We'll zoom on in here, and Marinette, Menominee seeing the rain falling right now, also towards Luxembourg, Denmark, some steadier rain back off to the west, scattered showers in the Clintonville area through Shawano, and then back up to Anago, some spotty shower activity. Some thunderstorms across northwestern parts of the state at the moment, and we'll see how these propagate as they move off to generally the south and the east. So we'll watch any development through the overnight carefully, but the main threat for severe weather will be to the west. Looks like a complex of storms develops across Minnesota and mainly impacts the Mississippi River Valley and missing northeast Wisconsin. But some pop-up showers and thunderstorms this evening and tonight. One or two of those storms that do develop could be strong to severe. No watches out just yet, but they are looking like they will issue at some point here soon a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of Minnesota as that complex develops over the next few hours. Right now it's 73 degrees in Green Bay, that steady rain falling right now. 77 in Appleton, a dew point at 57 degrees. Temperatures around the region where we've seen more in the way of rain this afternoon, cooler, 60s up to the north, 73 in Kewaunee, but where it's been dry for the most part, it's still around 80 in Oshkosh, 80 in Sheboygan, and 81 degrees right now in Watoma. Wind speeds not too terribly strong out there. Dew points have creeped up. You might have noticed that. It is definitely muggy out there, and this humid weather is going to stick around for the next several days. With that stationary front nearby, we'll keep the chance for some storms through tonight. All the hot weather, though, off to the west, 105 in Pierce, South Dakota. It stays hot across the western U.S., and we're going to have some warmer days. But that high heat, the 90s, the 100s, still stays to the west. We'll get up into the upper 80s for Wednesday, then cooling back down on Thursday. And with temperatures like this, that means it's going to stay active for us. We're kind of in between the cooler air to the east, the hot air to the west, and we're in the middle. So it's going to stay active. More showers and storms likely for tomorrow afternoon as well. Here's a look at Skycast as we go through the overnight. The chance for a shower or thunderstorm tomorrow morning starts off dry, but then as we head through the afternoon, spotty showers and thunderstorms popping up. No real risk for any kind of severe weather. And then we dry out for Tuesday. Tuesday, a quiet day, mostly sunny, muggy, and warmer with highs in the lower 80s. The severe threat for tomorrow, again, very minimal, just a few thunderstorms in the afternoon. Your forecast tonight, down to 64, mostly cloudy. We'll keep an eye on those storms tonight. Tomorrow starts off dry, partly cloudy, humid with highs up near 80, and we'll have the chance for some scattered showers and storms in the afternoon. Tuesday's quiet. Wednesday, more storms, especially in the morning. Could get some pretty heavy rain out of that. And then much cooler and also a lot less humid for the end of the work week. Thursday, highs only in the 70s.
Wow, the West really saw the heat today, 105 over 100, yes. And then we're kind of in the middle, like you said.
We're in the middle, so I mean, we have warm-ups, but then we cool back down as well.
Yeah.
So
you would think we would get kind of that warm, easy temperatures, but we have the storm. Is that right?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's coming with storms, and
yeah,
it stays active for us this week.
This whole week, right? Mm-hmm. All right, Matt, thanks so much. Well, coming up, a tradition as hundreds pedal for a good cause. We take a look at the 17th annual Titletown Bike Tour, and Operation K9 helps our area veterans train their service dogs in Appleton today. Operation K9 gives service dogs to veterans in our area and training to help and cope with PTSD. Today, veterans who received service dogs in the past had the opportunity to train their pups outside the Fox River Mall. Many who came out today were given free service dogs from Carl Klimes, the president of an organization dedicated to helping veterans.
Usually the dogs go through a process that takes, anywhere from a year and a half or so from when they're born to 2 years, and they go through what's called Canine Good Citizenship and public access, and they're certified through that, and that's how they become service dogs, and after that point in time they can go absolutely anywhere with you.
Klein says his service dog has helped him through many difficult situations. He's even taken his dog to fancy restaurants and hopes to give that confidence to other veterans. A tradition continues strong this weekend in the 17th annual Titletown Bike Tour benefiting the Breast Cancer Family Foundation. The event raising funds on educational presentations on cancer awareness and prevention to teenagers in Northeast Wisconsin. Today, hundreds of bikers came out. For some of it, it was a fun way to spend time with family and support programs in our area as well.
And And at the Breast Cancer Family Foundation, we go into the schools and we educate our youth. We educate them about how to live healthy lifestyles, how to make their lives a lifestyle that later on in life they're not hearing those words, you have cancer. So today's bike ride is our mission being lived out loud. We have anywhere from a 15K up to a very serious 100-mile century ride.
The Titletown Bike Tour has raised over $840,000 to support organizations in our community. Coming up in sports, the Brewers wrap up their series with the Yankees, plus it's Championship Sunday at the Thornberry Creek LPGA Classic. Hey, we'll be right back.